Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Sportsman Up here on this December 28th, 2014 on a Sunday afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the New England Patriots have already clinched the #1 seed, and they're in good shape for the playoffs as they face off against the Buffalo Bills in the final regular season game, and the Buffalo Bills got out of the gates fast here. As Robert Woods, a 6-yard pass from Kyle Orton, and cover kick is good, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Bills here. And then Steven Gostkowski, 24-yard field goal drive to make it 7-3 in favor of the Bills here. And then in the second quarter, Anthony Dixon, a 1-yard run, and cover kick is good, and it's 14-3 in favor of the Bills. And then Gostkowski, 44-yard field goal drive. As the Bills now lead it 14-6, and then Dan Carpenter, 48-yard field goal drive at 17-6 in favor of the Bills. And then in the third quarter, Steven Gostkowski, 35-yard field goal drive, and it was 17-9 Bills as the Buffalo Bills dominated this game from start to finish as the Patriots came up all they could with the starters and Tom Brady sitting out for the game as Bill Belichick sat some of the starters for today's game against Buffalo because they didn't want risk injury for the playoffs. As the new Buffalo Bills, for the first time since November 5th, 2000, back when the old Foxborough Stadium was still around, back when Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback for the Patriots, and back when Doug Flutie was the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, defeat the New England Patriots 17-9 as the New England Patriots wrap up the regular season with a respectable 12-4 record as Tom Brady had 8 for 16 for 80 yards, while Jimmy Garoppolo got 10 for 17 for 90 yards. Kyle Orton had 16 for 23 for 176 yards and 1 touchdown here as the New England Patriots' next game will be the AFC Divisional Playoff game here at Gillette Stadium either January 10th or January 11th. Alright. Let's take a look at other scores around the NFL. Here, Baltimore Ravens leading the Cleveland Browns 13-10 here as there's 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter as Joe Flacco 20 for 34 for 286 yards and 1 touchdown here, while Connor Shaw 10 for 20 for 152 yards and no touchdowns here as the Ravens needed a win here to keep their playoff hopes alive here, as now they lead Cleveland Browns 13-10. Dallas Cowboys cruise control here as they now have their lead cut by a Washington Redskins touchdown. Now the Dallas Cowboys lead the Washington Redskins 27-17 here. As 21 were 19 for 29 for 239 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, wall. Robert Griffin, 22 for 34 for 293 yards and 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions there. Down in Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the non-Saints get a touchdown, and now the Saints have a 1-point lead on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 21-20 with 99 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, as Drew Brees has 24 for 38 for 281 yards and 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions, while Josh McCown got 14 for 23 for 115 yards and 1 touchdown and 1 interception here. As a score alert, Josh McCown seconded into by Gillette for a safety. And now, the Saints extend their lead to 23-20 with about 5 left in the fourth quarter here. Down in Nashville, the Indianapolis Colts leading the Tennessee Titans 20-10 in the fourth quarter here. As Matt Hasselbeck 13 for 19 for 155 yards and 1 touchdown, while Charlie Weathers 12 for 28 for 72 yards and a touchdown here. Out as Colby Finner gets a touchdown of Hasselbeck as the Colts extend their lead to 26-10. Out at the Meadowlands in New York, the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles, both out of playoffs, are making themselves a great game out of the Meadowlands here as the New York Giants cut the Eagles lead to 31-26 as Eli Manning had 26 for 49 for 414 yards and 1 touchdown, while Mark Sanchez has 21 for 34 for 21 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for the Eagles there. Down in Houston, Houston Texans are leading the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-17 here. As Case Keenum, 24 for 34 for 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, while Blake Bortles 11 for 24 for 86 yards. As the Houston Texans are leading the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-17 here. Out in Kansas City, Kansas City Chiefs are leading the San Diego Chargers 19-7 here. As the San Diego Chargers playoff hopes have 5-11 left in the season to get something going here. As Chase Daniel, 16 for 27 for 157 yards, while Phil Rivers at 16 for 25 for 221 yards and an interception here. As Chiefs leading the Chargers 19-7. A dandy day in Miami with 4:21 left in the fourth quarter. New York Jets leading the Miami Dolphins 27-24 here. As Geno Smith had 19 for 24 for 335 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Ryan Tannehill 22 for 35, 245 and up in Minneapolis, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Minnesota Vikings leading the Chicago Bears 13-9. With 2 minutes as Teddy Bridgewater got 17 for 25 for 209 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 interception, while Jay Cutler 22 for 35 and 164 yards. Okay, take a look at the playoff picture here so far. Patriots have locked up their 1 seed as that loss will have no impact on the Patriots here as they are going to make their focus on playoff football as the Patriots have the 1 seed and they're in good shape for the playoffs despite the loss here. As the Bill Belichick and the Patriots are going to have until either January 10th, 11th to get ready, get prepared for the divisional round as the Patriots going to be in work mode here as the Patriots are going to get practice and get serious for this playoff run as Patriots are in the playoffs here. Now looking at the playoff picture, Patriots get the 1 seed, Denver the 2 seed, and you got San Diego 6 seed and Cincinnati the 3 seed and Pittsburgh the 5 seed and Indianapolis 4th seed. So the 6th spot in the AFC playoff spot is on the line here as the San Diego Chargers have the 6th seed, and at the Ravens, Texans, and the Chiefs. And the NFC, you got Seattle 11-4, Detroit at 11-4, and Arizona the 6th seed, and Dallas the 3 seed, and as the only playoff spot will be on the line here as the Carolina Panthers will square off against the Atlanta Falcons down the line at 4:25 p.m. here as the winner of this game will have a NFC South title and a playoff spot. The loser of this will go home here. So it's a win and go home down in Atlanta here. St. Louis Cardinals take on the Seattle Seahawks. Arizona St. Louis Rams take on the Seattle Seahawks. Arizona Cardinals take on the San Francisco 49ers here. NFC North title on the line at Lambeau Field as Green Bay Packers take on the Detroit Lions as the Detroit Lions have not won at Lambeau since 1991 here. Back when Barry Sanders was playing in the Denver Broncos taking on Oakland Raiders here. And tonight, AFC North title on the line at Three Rivers or Heinz Field as the Pittsburgh Steelers will square off against the Cincinnati Bengals here. So it should be an exciting final week in the NFL. As for the Patriots, 12-4, respectable record. This loss is meaningless because the Patriots are in good shape, and they'll be in playoff form, and they will be in the playoffs. There, no worries, Patriots fans. Pats are in the playoffs, no matter what. Okay, let's look at some scoring updates here in the NFL. Baltimore just got a touchdown, and now they lead it 20-10. And the Colts added an extra point to the touchdown, and that's 27-10 there. Eagles added field goal. Now it's 34-26 there. And the Jets get a touchdown, and now it's 34-24 over the Dolphins down in Miami. And the Vikings defeat the Bears 13-9 here. Okay, let's take a look at some college basketball scores here. With 6 seconds left in the second half, Siena 72, Bucknell 71. 17 seconds left in the second half here. It's Lafayette 72, New Jersey Institute of Technology 69. Ball State 67, Longwood 62 with 12 seconds left in the second half. 2:35 left in the second half. Syracuse 81, Long Beach State 65. 2 seconds left in the second half. Brown 77, Sacred Heart 74. 49 seconds left in the second half. It's Elon 65, Marist 57. Evansville 81, Clemson State 75 with 14 seconds left in the second half. Indiana State 56, UMKC 35 with 35 seconds left in the second half. Hustler 69, LIU Brooklyn 50 with 7:34 left in the second half. At halftime, Northern Iowa 39, South Dakota State 30. At halftime, Kansas State 23, Texas 7-21. Halftime, Monmouth 31, Rutgers 29. South Florida 34, Bowling Green 31 at halftime. North Dakota State 46, Northland 31. South Dakota 33, Milwaukee 23. Army 63, Coast Guard 24 at halftime. At halftime, High Point 39, Thomas, Georgia 29 at halftime. At Bradford 63, Central Penn 27 at halftime. SIU Edwardsville 55, Robert Morris Springfield 25 at halftime. Southeast Missouri State 36, Harrisville 31 at halftime. North Carolina A&T 27, UNC Wesleyan 22 at halftime. It's Arkansas 26, Northwestern State 22 with 7:52 left in the first quarter here. Scores that are final in men's basketball. St. John's 82, Tulane 57. Connecticut 81, Central Connecticut State 48. It's Eastern Michigan 100, Concord, Michigan 42. Iona 81, Drexel 62. East Carolina 71, UNC Greensboro 50. It's Columbia 69, Colgate 64. Marquette 81, Morgan State 53. Samford 65, Chicago 56. Liberty 78, Cincinnati Christian 58. It's Maryland Nation Shore 78, Duquesne 69, and Arizona State 56, Harvard 46. And in the women's college basketball here, Kentucky 79, Tennessee State 3rd, Kentucky 79, Tennessee State 67 with 3:40 left in the second half. Davidson 59, Virginia 41 with 6:09 second half. Alabama 29, Mississippi Valley State 22 at halftime. Purdue 28, Illinois 18 at halftime. Iowa 41, Penn State 24 at halftime. LSU 34, UNC Greensboro 21 with 2:42 left in the first half. It was Drexel 71, Miami, Ohio 54. South Florida 69, East Carolina 62. It's Holy Cross 63, Norfolk State 62. Boston College 79, Providence 51. It's Tennessee 74, Oregon State 63. It's LaSalle 73, Fairfield 59. It's Miami, Florida 83, Florida A&M 47. Central Michigan 74, Oakland 69. Chattanooga 59, SIU Edwardsville 49. It's Cedar 70, Georgia 51. Florida 63, North Florida 51. Lafayette 49. It is St. Peter's 34. Dayton 72, Green Bay 66. Duquesne 82, Lehigh 75. George Washington 72, Loyola Maryland 49. Pittsburgh 97, St. Francis, Pennsylvania 59. It's Wake Forest 77, American University 64. Northwestern 61, Michigan State 57, and Rutgers 66, Indiana 51. All right, let's take a look at some sports news here on this Sunday afternoon here. Houston Texans star running back Aaron Foster exited the team's Week 17. Houston Texans star running back Aaron Foster exited the team's Week 17 game against the Jaguars with a hamstring injury. In Landover, Maryland, DeMarco Murray set a Dallas Cowboys single-season rushing record Sunday as Murray's 32-yard bump in the first quarter against the Washington Redskins broke Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith's former franchise mark 1,773 yards, which was set in 1995. Detroit Lions interior offensive lineman Dayton Keaton has been activated and will be the backup center against Green Bay. He's joined on the bench during warm-ups from Matthew Stafford and guard Larry Warford and tight end Kellen Davis. The Cleveland Browns have placed quarterback Justin Gilbert on the inactive list for the game against the Baltimore Ravens. This week, Jim Harbaugh reported he's moving on to Michigan, making the next big decision of his coaching career. Not necessarily the biggest, but don't tell Michigan that. Early on, the Indiana Pacers hit 110-85 win over the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday. Kevin Garnett did something unseen with the Garnett appeared to blow in West Sear, or non-Sear, especially directly into his face. A 58-50 win against Louisville keeps Kentucky on track for an undefeated season. Now that Kentucky has made it past the first two road games, recording 58-50 victory in Louisville, the run for today will talk and Guru get it. College football coaches have almost a month to prepare for bowl games, which can be chaotic. That's especially true for Alabama's Nick Saban and Ohio State's Urban Meyer, who entered their Sugar Bowl clash on New Year's Day, quite familiar with each situation. If you haven't heard, the Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver have a tough time this season catching touchdowns. So tough for the fact they had caught a single touchdown pass of the season. Texas A&M seniors are attempting to become the first class of school history to win 4 bowl games during their careers. The Carolina Panthers did a good job of balling out Falcons' Pro Bowl wide receiver Gio Jones in the first meeting, holding Jones' 6th catch for 59 yards. The most protected running back in Miami Hurricane history has had to do in the NFL a year early, as Duke Johnson now leads the Hurricanes in career rushing yards and yards from scrimmages. Announced the decision to clear for the 2015 NFL Draft. In Denver, Broncos wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders and Rangers linebacker Kelly Mack, who were limited all weekend practice, are both for the Oakland-Denver game, which is active. Cleveland Cavaliers guard Kyrie Irving missed the second consecutive game with knee contusion. In the final week of the regular season, Seattle Seahawks get a second crack at the St. Louis Rams that put off a surprising win earlier in the year. Cleveland Browns quarterback Connor Shaw changed the play at the line of scrimmage during the first drive against the Baltimore Ravens. The champions may well look as Backlund dropping 2 points against Burnley as a decisive moment at the start of the race. As the Blues remain on course for the exceptional points total, and Ronald Koeman praised the organization of the Southampton side after he earned a 1-1 draw, with Premier League leaders Chelsea having suffered consecutive defeats to Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Burnley in recent weeks. Okay, an update here. Dallas Cowboys are rolling over the Washington Redskins 37-17. And that's going to be it for Sportsman up here on this Sunday afternoon, December 20th, 2014. People say have a good day, and I will see you for a Sunday night sports roundup right after the 11 o'clock news. People say have a good day.